We are now turning everything on fully. The stream is up and we are back to
All right, everyone, start your golf clock.
the Soul Hunter Academy, episode 3.
Oh shit, where's my sound?
Golf claps,
There it is.
everyone. Golf claps.
That was-
Shit. Oh my god, my Discord's lagging.
Come on, Natsu, you got to do it too.
I can't even find it. No.
I'm being swarmed. Help me.
Get peer pressured.
Anyways, I wanted to put on some smooth music. As anybody would like to give a little bit of a recap, as it has been a little bit of a hot minute.
So, last time we left off in Soul Hunter Academy, our rats went on a little expeditious journey to their teacher, who said, pick a fucking name, and we did. And he said, God damn, why'd you pick it so fast? And we said rats. Then we went to physical education, where we beat each other up, and then we also played ball. Then we went to the cafe, got some food, met the janitor, who said that necromancy is sometimes bad and sometimes good. Finally, we went to husbandry, did some plant stuff with mandrakes. And we
They were
left off
screaming.
last time in the apothecary, where
That's where we
nothing
left
has
off.
happened yet.
Yeah. For the record, the janitor said that they're always evil. The necromancers are always evil.
No.
He said that.
No,
I
he said
recall.
under specific circumstances.
Listen, there's no way to get any proof of this.
Someone clip it. Clip the entire
Nobody clip
janitor
it.
section.
Nobody
Do
clip
it.
it.
Oh boy, oh boy. And now that leaves us off with the few classes that, well, this was the class right after the cafeteria, so this leaves us off with the apothecary class. So, without further ado, pop, apothecary. And
Hey, we're back here.
where we had basically left off is where you guys had just paired up, and to basically being told, we're about to make some potions. Hee. And now with that, I want this music now. So this to be the school music.
Wow. It's actually very convenient that the two people who aren't here paired up.
That's why I said it. Anyways. So,
Planned.
no, okay, now I gotta... The vocals, man. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready
Right.
for whatever we're doing, whatever we're making.
Oh, that's right. Silly me. You all are paired up and basically given one of these cauldrons to, well, mix a potion. I won't tell you what exactly we're making it, but it should be very simple. So, are you all ready to follow my steps? Warning, you might want to pay attention.
Hmm.
I am ready. Ready as ever.
Well, as we don't have the most time, we will have to try to make this quick. So, in order to make the potion we are trying to make today, step 1, add some frog eyes. Step 2, mix in some salt and chalk. Step 3, stir in a full circle motion at a pace of a snail, aka we're slow mixing. Step 4, while slow mixing, put in some raven feathers. Step 5, speed up stirring and add the red slime cubes, then mix for about, I'd say, 10 minutes. Step 6, enjoy. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh.
what were those last two parts? Just in case I might have missed it. I didn't. But if I did,
No.
Wait,
Don't
what?
worry.
what would they be?
I got it.
Huh?
The last two steps.
I got it.
There was, I can't give you the entire answer.
You're right. You are my partner.
I can't give you the entire
Yeah.
answer. True. Well, I mean, we're not competing. We're not competing. It's like it's
Are we
like,
competing?
I think we're competing.
Either way,
Well, the last
I
step
have-
was enjoy. So
yes. The
Nice.
last step
Alright.
was and definitely enjoy.
That's-
you're welcome.
So we have to enjoy.
So, she's like, all right, so I'm gonna leave you all to it. I need to do something. As she goes and basically goes to mess with some potions, expecting you guys to do it all. So, here's my funny thing here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like you guys to repeat to me what your steps and processes are, because there's only two groups of you. What's happening?
Okay.
So who goes first?
Or do you want to both go on step 1 at the same time, step 2 at the same time?
Sure, that sounds fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should we just type it in chat, or do we
No,
say
no,
it
you
out
can
loud?
you can say it out loud. Just be bold about it.
I'm going for the frog eyes. Wherever the frog eyes are,
Yeah,
I'm going to
frog
grab
eyes,
them.
Yep, frog eyes.
Frog
Yep,
eyes.
going to grab them, and I'm putting them in my mouth.
Can you see where the frog eyes are?
What?
You add frog eyes as step 1.
Huh?
Yeah, are all the ingredients just on the table, or are they like along the shelves along the room?
Both. Most of them are on the table, but there's multiple other things on the table that you have a possibility of mixing up.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, I'm grabbing the frog eyes, and I'm looking to my
Yeah.
partner for the next step, and we'll just go back and forth.
Yep.
Step 2.
Second
Step 2.
Salt and chops. I'm gonna be honest, I was typing rather fast in my notepad, but it's something about salt and chops.
Yes. Add salt and chalk.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And then, here's the next step. A lot of people don't know about this one. You have to swirl it like a snail. Very slow, guys. If I better
In a
see a snail
circle.
trail in there. I better see one.
Roll it in a circle like a snail.
Yep. Like a snail. Around, like a snail.
Yeah.
At a snail's pace.
What was step 4?
Oh, sorry. Raven feathers.
While
You
stirring.
add raven feathers while you're stirring.
While stirring. Guys, do it while you're stirring.
Step 5.
Step 5. You
This red
speed up,
slime
add a
cube.
slime cube, and continue doing it for 10 minutes.
Okay,
Specifically a
see, I
red
missed
slime
that one.
cube.
I missed
Yes,
that
Red
one.
slime.
I had to put I in. I heard an I somewhere. So I'm glad everyone else picked up on that.
So, from both of the two pairs of groups that are here, so Corona, Cassius, Ad, and Igneos. Why isn't your name showing? Did I do something here?
Money?
One moment.
There we go. I don't know why zero was a joke. Both of your groups basically do the things kind of together at that point, from what I'm hearing. And you guys are like, come on, guys, we can't mess this up. It's pretty easy. Throwing in some frog eyes as it looks like the mixture
Right.
changes to green. As you mix in some salt and some chalk, the color once again changes into a more white kind of green, but with the almost weird, what you would say, surface texture starting to pull up. As you guys stir it up at a kind of a slow pace, you notice as it's kind of like starting to churn, and almost in like a buttery way. But as you're slow mixing, you put in some raven feathers. It seems to liquidize the whole thing again. It starts to turn it red, or not red. Sorry, it starts to turn it yellow. And as you stir up mixing again and add the red slime cubes, and you mix and mix and mix, it turns into an almost complete what is this again? Oh yeah, that's what it is. An almost completely more lighter red color. And it kind of like poofs up at the end, like the normal kind of you're brewing something that's finished kind of thing. However, both you guys kind of notice Glacier and Oshka's doesn't have the same color as your guys is. It looks a little
Not
bit
good.
off, but I don't think it's too bad. It's like
I'm gonna look at them.
more like a mixture between gray and green.
I'm gonna look at them and say, well, the last step is to enjoy. So you might have to have some. You gotta complete
Bon
the last
appetit.
step. You gotta
Bon
complete the
appetit.
last step.
They both kind of sigh, but I guess they'll probably agree to it as she comes out and she's like, now it's time to enjoy. So everyone grab some cups. I assume you all found this to be very easy, right?
Yep, super easy.
Yeah.
Everything I
What
do
kind
is
of
easy
potion
though.
is this?
Do you guys want to like all cheer
Yeah.
like a toast?
Sure.
You guys,
Yeah, sure.
you guys.
I probably
Yeah.
won't cheer. I probably won't smack other cups.
I see. You just hear a couple of cups
Honestly.
clinking together, and I assume after taking their little slurp, who's all taking a little slurp.
Since I'm
I guess
since I'm,
that would do.
since I'm
I'll take a
cautious, I'm gonna wait till everyone else does it.
That's crazy.
So
This guy's not a team player.
We all die.
Igneos, Corona, Cassius. If you would at the moment heal 10 HP as you feel a little bit rejuvenated
Oh, yeah.
as you are drinking something that is equivalent to a cherry soda, basically.
Is this a health potion?
And as you, it's not exactly a health potion. I'll just tell you that. However, when you see Glacier and Ashka start to drink it, and they kind of like start to spit it out a little bit, like it's something. Maybe it's bitter or something. I'm not too sure. However, they start like an arm like starts to kind of pop away and shrinks to like almost that of like a baby size, and it kind of looks green, and then more parts shrink and more parts shrink as
Is that
they
them?
have become frogs.
Oh,
That's not good. Are they jumping around?
They will start jumping around, yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. The instructions weren't that hard, right? Jumping around.
Do I get an opportunity
I-
attack?
no, don't. Don't. You know, I would help, but I have 0 lay on hands points left. So.
You know, let me use a different frog. There you go.
Maybe Big Rod will get him for us.
What kind of potion were we making, ma'am?
Oh, you're just supposed to be making a kind of light drink beverage, a soda, basically. You never have a cherry soda. Oh, wait a minute. Is that what I think it is? Oh no. They use hive newts. And that's not even raven feathers, that's chicken feathers.
Okay.
Oh
You
dear.
guys suck at
Scammed is what
listening.
you're telling me.
Yeah, they used about 10 frog eyes, it looks like. And that's really
Well, at
brought
least they
on
added
the
frog
conversation.
eyes.
Yes, I guess I'll give them that much. Yeah, there we go. If you all wouldn't mind, probably catching them before they get out too late. I assure you that it'll probably go away within some amount of time. And they are your classmates.
Guess we're
Yeah, we like
no
them.
longer
Is there any?
no
is
longer
there
the
any,
rats.
is there any mason jars around?
There are a couple.
is not-
there are
this is-
a good couple few that are empty.
We're gonna
Wrong,
grab.
wrong
They're-
name over.
They're not huge. I'm sorry, they're not like a full medium size, but they're not necessarily a small frog either.
Wrong name.
Oh yeah, my bad. I got too much I'm
Corona's
thinking
here.
I keep forgetting you're not the one with the rat because you want the rat. Everyone wants the rat.
We all want the rat.
Hey, don't worry,
Big
I
Rat
can-
disappeared now.
Wait, does Big Rat become Big Frog?
He's a frog.
Does it become?
No. But it's also, I'm pretty
Oh.
sure, supposed to be tiny at this point. So, now the rat just looks at the Glacier Frog. Glacier Frog looks at the rat. And then the rat just kind of shakes its head.
I agree, Rat.
He's disappointed.
He literally puts his hands up like, what am I supposed to do?
All right, Glacier and Ashka, let's go. Do-do-do-do-do.
How do you plan to procure them?
I'm just gonna chase him with the jar and try to catch one.
Wow.
Put him in the jar.
All right. How do you plan to do that to both of them?
Yeah.
All right. Which one first? And I would definitely need you to make at least a little bit of a check.
I'm going after Shaka since he's closer.
All right. Give me a nature check.
Nature.
See if you can tell the patterns of the frog as it's just trying to jump around. It's starting to freak out a little bit.
Frog.
Frog.
15.
It doesn't take that much effort as as you come swooping, almost with your wings if you really wanted to really stretch them out or anything. As you just catch them in the jar. You could almost shake him around a little bit if you want to be mean to him. I mean, and yeah, at that point, I wouldn't even say that you would have to even roll for the other one. You could eventually catch them. So now you have Ashaka and Glacier, and they're kind of decently big. I would say these are like 3-foot tall glasses.
Well, who wants to hold him?
All of them. I've never dropped anything a day in my life. So.
Alright. Hand him over to Dingus.
Is there a lid? Or is this just like a
Yeah, there's a lid.
Okay, good.
So this makes things a little bit more awkward, but I'm going to probably call it here now, as you guys should probably get headed to your next class.
That's probably true.
Let's go.
Fair enough.
Okay, no. And if you follow the map as Destin had given you beforehand, or at least the kind of a trail, I guess, to follow, you guys, even though you are now hauling 2 frogs with you, are able to get to the next class pretty easily. With the next class being astronomy.
Ooh.
As you walk into this
Space.
mystical space.
Damn.
There we go. As you guys walk into this it's actually a lot bigger than what you would have guessed the other places are compared to this room, where it looks like there's just a bunch of pillows and different colored orbs around, some kind of some type of big huge carpet in the middle, and what you would guess to be a figure sitting in the middle, aka on this thing here. Give me this. Okay. It is someone familiar, kind of. As you guys have seen this person at the the meetup or the first time with trying to get into the entrance tests and everything like that. He was one of the ones that kind of stood out. Go with that. As you guys are coming in, though, the one thing, other thing of big notice that you would even have is the almost kind of weird stars in the sky. You would almost say, because you're not looking up at the sky because it's not night out yet. So the fact that there's even stars up there, like it is night, it's kind of weird, and you can kind of tell that it's almost in a way you would say alive because stuff is moving around still. Oh, that's the next people to come and see the class of astronomy. Hello, students and frogs.
We were in
Long story.
yeah. It got you.
Apothecary.
Yeah.
Frogs.
Ah.
I'm gonna show him the jar thing.
Well, as vice principal, I might have to talk with her about that, but
Please do.
we'll try to continue on here. Yes, as you just heard, I'm vice principal Satum Notice, and I know you might not find myself the most pleasant to see, as I'm trying to think of their race again.
Mind Flayer?
Yeah, as mind flayers are basically something of not of hatred in this particular world, but more of like they generally do what you would say more evil stuff. This one does not seem to have any of that vibe or energy. Seem a lot
Well, I
more
gotta look at-
relaxed.
I gotta look at Igneos every day, so it's kind of an upgrade, to be honest.
By the way, Teach, Mr. T, I think you look great. I think you look amazing. So just throw that out there for you.
Thank you. That was
Jesus, man.
that was his
Jesus
his tentacles having a little bit of a
His
laugh.
tendrils.
Tendrils, yeah.
So where do we sit?
You may sit at basically anywhere. We will, any of the pillows, as we will be taking a dive, a small bit of a dive into that of astronomy. Something here I want to use. No, it's all your. Okay, it's fine. As you guys go down and take your seats and feel a little bit into the pillows that are actually kind of nice. The VP basically says, "All right, now it's time to get this ball rolling," as some people would say. Look up at the stars, look up at the sky. It's not nighttime, yet it's alive. Wouldn't you believe it? Because I can hardly see it. But
I
it's
know somebody who can't see it at all.
I'm gonna raise my hand.
Believe your
That's me.
eyes. If 10 million fireflies lit up the world.
We all just start singing to him.
That's all dandy, but have you ever tried looking further beyond those stars? Have you ever just wondered what was beyond them, or what secrets they might hold?
Not all stars.
Ad
Yeah.
raises his hand.
As-
Yeah.
I feel like I
Druid
probably
circle
would
of
have
the
done that.
stars. That's my thing. That's my shtick.
Well, in this class, I could not show you all of those powers and all of those secrets, for that's the wonder of discovery. But the stars tell us things and show us many new, well, directions to take. So, I want you all to touch the orb in front of you, look into it, and think about something simple, such as maybe what will happen in the next 5 minutes.
My first thought was hamburger.
We just got
In
done
real
eating,
life.
like a class
in
ago.
in real life.
I'm going to
You just
place my
said
hand on
you,
ball.
you said think of a simple thought, so my real life brain was hamburger.
Hamburger.
I'm gonna think about frogs. I put my hand on it.
The two frogs put their hands on it out of curiosity.
Their head is empty for sure. They're not thinking about anything.
Ribbit. Igneous, what are you thinking about?
Thinking about frogs and their purpose
So,
in this big world.
okay. Cassius, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about the my happy place and the monastery that I spent a lot of time in.
It's a good place.
All right. Odd, what are you thinking about?
Thinking about the forest, about the grass, the trees.
That was just me messing around. What?
Oh, about the forest, the grass, the trees, everything like nature. His forest specifically.
Yeah, I got you. And Corona, what are you thinking about?
Well, the teacher said to think of something simple, and although he said that, Corona's thoughts are probably more on the soul, and more specifically, I guess, soul powers and her soul power in specifics. But just generally speaking, souls.
Necromancers always got souls on the mind.
All right.
It's crazy.
Well, it's been a lot of discussion, today, and her ability
true.
has to deal with souls. So.
That's true.
All right, everybody, give me. We'll just say it's a normal wisdom throw, or not throw, but wisdom.
Wisdom checkers save.
Check.
Come on. +3 modifier, give me something. Ah,
Yes. Hey. Yeah.
I got that.
nat
Let's go.
one.
Think about
That
frogs.
one. I break the orb.
So,
do I
I'm gonna do
get
this in this order.
advantage because this
You throw it.
technology? No, okay. Never mind.
No. This is
An orb.
this is Cassius and blah blah blah. Cassius and Odd. Both of you looking into your orbs. Nothing actually happens. You're thinking real hard. You almost feel like the steam coming out your ears. Like, that's how hard you trying, and it's just nothing. Not even a singular glow. But Igneos, as you are looking deep into this orb, really thinking hard, trying to bring out whatever it is that is trying to come out,
Frog.
there's one thing that you see. And I mean, actually, kind of see. Like, it almost comes to you in pictures of weird things. A humanoid
Yeah, he
frog
sees.
with with what looks to be a sword. Whatever that is, fire burst behind them as that sword points at you, ending whatever you just saw.
Frogs are evil. I'm looking at the frog next to me with a like I'm suspecting them of something.
They slap the orb, they're like trying to see what it does.
So probably because they missed me. They were trying to hit me.
Meanwhile, Corona breaks the orb.
So Corona, as you're looking, trying to go deep into the orb, trying to find whatever it is, you look deep into souls. Try to see as far as you can, and as you are seeing as far as you can into anything about souls, you see what almost looks like a huge circle. More of a cylinder, an almost cylinder-like shape, where there are just a sea of souls, just being all emotions, just everything, as you see one in anger, one in anguish, one in joy, one in sadness. And I say one, but there are thousands, tens of thousands of souls. And even one that almost pops up onto your thing, onto your orb, and you feel as it almost is trying to suck the soul out of you.
No, this is my job. I will suck your soul.
Yeah, yo.
That would be 8 necrotic damage, as you are able to pull back afterwards as the orb goes back to nothing, but you almost felt like your soul was about to be consumed or taken.
But that's what it feels like.
Did it
Hey,
feel good?
Cassius? I mean, not Cassius. Igneos?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm doing it. I'm throwing the orb at him.
What's going on here?
Property? Is
What?
that
Don't!
property?
Those
I'm
are
doing
very
it. I'm
expensive.
doing
Because I attempt to catch you.
You're across the room.
Yeah, I mean, he has to throw
that
it
thing
to
is
me
completely
first.
missing. That thing is completely missing if I threw it.
Hey, you have to roll to hit. You said you're gonna throw.
I'm not throwing it. I'm not throwing it. I'm gonna get expelled so fast. The blind kid throws things. I don't know what's happening.
Sorry,
Especially
sorry,
for
Mr.
the VP.
Saturnerdus, right?
You can just call
Did I
me
get that correct?
VP, but are you okay? I saw something I've never seen before happen.
I think you said to ask a simple question, right?
Yeah, anything further than, well, simple would probably put you in places you aren't prepared for yet. Did you?
Do you know what a cylinder of emotions and souls is?
He doesn't say anything for a second as he looks at you and just goes, "No, I have no idea. Are you sure that's what you
Wait.
saw?"
I'm sorry if I'm being rude. Aren't you guys usually capable of seeing images through psychic connections?
Yes, under normal circumstances. I have, well, long lost that ability for a while now.
Here,
For reasons.
Can I quickly make a drawing of what I saw, or is that not even possible?
You can attempt to, and you can explain it however you like. It probably won't help people even if they saw it. They would probably only see it as what did you just draw? Because it was pretty much
I
like,
think
because it was pretty much almost like what you could say a sea of like ghosts.
I'll just say I think when I touched the orb, I was thinking about myself and the ability that I was told I have. I haven't used it too much, and it has to do with the souls of people. So I was trying to think of souls and how that whole situation, I guess, works if they're willing, if they're happy, if they're sad. And then I saw this whirlpool, this endless sea of emotion.
Well, I don't know the most to tell you, but I feel like you should come see me afterwards. I am also the school's counselor, and I'd be more than willing to talk about it with you, as well as anything you might be feeling or going through now.
He's crazy. He's
And
the vice
about halfway
principal, the
about halfway
counselor,
through
and the
that sen-
teacher.
About halfway through that sentence, even though I'm not at 0 hit points, I just fall unconscious. I just
Oh
These pillars
dear.
do look pretty comfy.
Could someone bring her to the nurse's office?
I'm already dealing with frogs. I got my hands full.
Adds size and says he'll do it, and turns into a centaur. Turns into a centaur again, and then puts puts Corona on his back.
You don't like scream in agony when you're like changing into a
You
horse.
hear like bones
Okay.
crunching and stuff.
But
But no.
still, yeah, Igneous is not okay with this. He is off put.
You don't even know what's happening.
It's
You
not-
hear it.
All I hear is.
as I pass by Igneos, I know I'm taking a little bit of flavor from the DM, but if you allow me to,
What you doing?
Igneos, you see things like ghosts and stuff with your blind sight, right?
Indeed I do.
As I pass by you, being dragged by Odd, you'll see a little glow in the center of my chest. Not like where my heart is, but like the direct center. Just a little glow.
What color is this glow? Is it an evil color?
Is it necromancy green?
Is that necromancy green? Or is it just evil red?
Now, here's what I'll say. It's not a color you recognize.
Okay. Is this the first time I've
You
seen
can
it?
Yeah, it's the first time you've seen it.
It's the
it
color
was definitely
Plus.
sparked by whatever.
I love that color.
It was definitely sparked by whatever I saw in the orb.
Okay. Interesting. I will not say anything
Whether
about
it's good
it
or bad
yet.
is up to you, but it's not a color you recognize.
Yeah, I'll inspect you while you sleep. That way I can get a good look at you.
That's not something you say to anyone.
I say it to you as you're being carried. I just say I will inspect you while you sleep.
Sleep with
Corona
one eye
suddenly has a gun and shoots Igneous.
Yeah.
Alright.
Undertale yellow.
So, while Odd is taking Corona to the nurse's office, like he's been directed, and I'm not gonna change the scenes here as I don't have a nursing setup, or not nursing, a nurse map setup. So I'm just gonna show you all what it looks like in the scenery. So. As Ad and Corona get to this, the kind of, you could tell this is nurse's office. You walk in and you see a couple of if I remember right, they were goblins, kind of roaming around. Not really roaming, but kind of running around sometimes fast walking around. And they usually have stuff in their hand or they're going to do something. It looks like today might be a very busy day, as you might pass by like one or two people that are kind of covered up at the moment as they've been injured per se. And they look like they have potentially recovering, as what you can only guess to be a almost what you would say a giant compared to you guys turns around and starts to walk up towards you guys. I guess I should say more specifically Corona. And hold up, I'm just gonna, there you go. As this big hulking
no.
man stomps bum 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 towards you.
No.
Patience
What
in
have
the
I done?
name. And what happened?
Corona looked into a crystal ball, fainted.
Weak at heart. Maybe something else. Whatever may be, put on bench, and I will get to it.
Puts Corona on a bench.
You see, as he pulls, he's got that black bag with him. As he pulls out what looks to be the size of a saw, like almost the size of his arm. No. She tosses it back, goes more into the bag, pulls out what you would guess to be like one of those things to pull out your teeth. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's a little, yeah, kind of like pliers. A little bit bloody, just a little bit. No. Tosses it back, and then pulls out,
What have I done?
and then pulls out a what you would guess to be kind of like a kind of root, like almost like it was a vegetable, like a leek, but like kind of more of a brown color. All right, as Stomp gets a little bit closer to where now he's looking at Corona, the beak on his full mask, like kind of more breathing heavy on her, like if she were awake, she would be feeling the intensity of the heat as he goes and breaks this under her nose. Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Here, take these maggots. They'll kill you. Average plague doctor. Use a thing slit in the middle. It's like you dry.
All right, that's good.
Crazy.
That's good enough. It
Sorry.
you in your dream, Corona, you're not specifically having like a true, I would say, dream as you normally would. And instead, it almost feels like you're floating in that vast darkness and that vast nothingness. Almost like you could try to swim, but you're not swimming. You're not going anywhere. Your voice isn't going anywhere. The only thing that you see is a light. And that light, maybe you try to swim for it, but it doesn't change no matter how much you try to get further to it. And as you get further and further and further into that darkness, you awaken. As you are almost like coughing a little bit, almost like you're dying from what almost smells like that of an onion with a 5 times intensity. As you have maybe like a couple of tears in your eyes that might form up as you are now looking at this big hulking kind of mass that is breathing on you.
I
Patient cured. Back to it. As he steps away, bum, bum, bum.
I'm just gonna assume that you are the plague.
So, Corona, you have now basically woken up in the nurse's office as you see Odd there with you, and the
Odd.
goblins that have been kind of running around, and what you would guess to be the head of this place, the big boy who was just in your face.
Is there a name plaque anywhere for the nurse?
No. No.
I'm
Hi,
just
my name
gonna
is
look over,
Plague Doctor.
look around for a second. Look at Odd. I don't. What's the next class?
Down the hall to
God,
the
I have no
left.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Miss.
Miss? That's crazy.
The name's Dr. Cinder.
Dr. Cinder.
And you'll remember
do I
that the
put?
next time I have to fix your bones.
I can fix my own bones, thank you.
Remember that next time.
Most of the time, at least. Okay, thank you, Mr. or Miss Cinder.
Mix, swirl. Mix, swirl.
He's gonna
Just
kill
gonna
you for
walk.
sure.
Just gonna walk out of there. Like, if I stay here any longer, I'm dead.
You're for sure.
For sure. Hey, we got something that we probably wouldn't have gotten.
Whatever that thing is.
Yeah. Found Dr. Cinder.
With that, though, we're now going to go back a little bit here as they've kind of gone through that little bit of a life experience. We go back to Igneous, Cassius, and Igneous's frogs.
Yeah.
So, besides, I guess all of that, what did you two see?
I saw. This is gonna sound crazy, and I swear I don't think about this all the time. This is the first time for me. I saw like a man-like frog with a sword, and there was fire behind him, and he pointed the sword at me, and then I woke up. So I'm thinking this is the spirits calling to me, saying that these two frogs are up to no good. That's what I think it could be. Throwing ideas out there. It's my first day.
You see as he's just kind of like pondering for a second, like, what did you say? What?
Yeah, frog with a
What's-
sword. Fire.
Did he have any special, well, did they have any special features? If you want to make a history check for memory, go ahead.
Alright, check this out. I got a +1. This is gonna be huge. 10.
I probably would.
I mean,
that
average.
is huge. It's better than half of the
And
other
it's
numbers.
huge.
So
That's
you
huge.
don't remember most of the important details, but the one detail you remember in specific is their right eye. They basically are what you would guess to be blind in their right eye, as their eye on the right side basically is closed with that big kind of slash mark in it.
Yeah, I can't remember too much of his details other than they had a scar over one of their eyes, and it looked like they might have been blind in that eye. From what I could partially see. I think I'm partially blind in my dreams as well. So it's hard for me to make out exact details, but I did see that much.
You see as he has a kind of like a pondered look, almost what you would guess to be a slightly worried look. Alright. Sorry, I'm just not used to hearing something like that.
You're making me nervous over there. You know what I mean? You're doing that to me.
I'm sorry. Cassius, was it?
That's right. That's me.
What did you see?
I saw a really big old ginormous big heap of nothing.
Reminds me of the monastery.
You
We
know,
are pretty
to be honest,
minimalist.
if I'm going to be honest, I was expecting for everyone to see nothing. Sometimes a few people see certain things, sometimes they don't, which is all okay. Um, this was kind of a wild time for all of us, I would say. As well, anyways, you guys should get going. I think your next class will be starting soon.
Do I have like impending doom from the frogman? Before I leave this class, could you tell me if there's impending doom?
Hey,
Wait,
Eos, you know what
me?
this is
Or-
called? This is called foreshadowing.
Are we
Okay.
shadowing a frogman?
Just remember,
We're also
if we
we're also
do, you brought it
foreshadowing-
into life.
Damn it.
we're also foreshadowing whatever the fuck this is.
Darkness. We already know you're a necromancer, dude. This is nothing new. You're an evil guy.
Hey,
Seeing evil shit.
not all necromancers are evil.
How big are the orbs?
I'm gonna
Um,
try to pocket an orb.
Are they like tennis balls, like baseball size, or are they like in bowling ball size?
I mean, look at their size on the map. They're as big as your token.
they're this. I couldn't get a good sizing for the map. Honestly, if you were to ask me, everyone should be the size of like like a double-sized token on this map. So they're not that big, but they are kind of like bowling ball size, just slightly smaller.
Does he ever look away from us when we start to leave the classroom?
Are you trying
Unironic,
to steal one?
unironically, his eyes have actually kind of been on you two, as you guys are his basically only two students at the time.
That's fair.
No. Once we start walking out of the class, does he go to do something else, or is he just watching us walk out of the classroom?
After you guys basically start to walk out the classroom, he's just gonna go sit in his chair. He's
So he's not looking at us.
nope, not specifically.
Okay. When we're walking to the stairs, I'm gonna try to snatch Igneos's ball.
On my ball.
Because it's easier. It'll be easier because it have his vision more. I'm just
I
gonna
mean, you
try
could
to-
also go for one of these near the stairs.
Yeah, but then I have to reach over the stairs.
So
But
I'm just gonna let you know, if you do try to do this, you are going to have to make two different checks.
He's good at these checks.
So, first of all, I would need a sleight of hand. This is just so that way you can try to have the ball and not accidentally drop it or... Wait, do you have a bag of holding?
I do not have a bag of holding.
Okay, yeah, so you're definitely gonna have to try to hold that. And, yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
Sleight of hand,
I
you're
mean,
on.
I mean like holding it without making too much noise. Okay, you got that fine, and you got it well enough that you are able to make an advantage on this stealth check.
Ooh, advantage with stealth.
I assume at this point you would have hit it under your wings. At this point, you're like, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just stretching my wings. Don't mind me.
And you have now walked out with an orb that, I will say, was glowing green, and the glow to it has stopped after you have left the room.
Cool.
Part of me feels like the room is important.
Surely doesn't get caught.
So, with that, I assume, unless anybody wants to be talking on their way to class, I have got the next class here set and prepared. What? Is this right? Ah, here we go. It's this one. So now that you guys have gone there, now it is time that you guys basically are going to go to the outside. It's basically an area that kind of leads to the outside. As this, there you go. It's basically a almost like what you'd guess to be storage room like area on the outside of the place, but it's still near Soul Hunter Academy and everything. It's, I wouldn't say run down, but it is a little bit dirty and dusty here and there. And to be honest, you're not even sure if this is really the right place just looking at it, but this is what it says on the map, and this is also what you guys were told from Dr. Cinder earlier.
It reminds me of home.
Hello. Also,
and
Igneos, I will say that as you are within 10 feet of me, you do still see that glow.
It is. I was going to ask if it was still going. Okay. Ignos is going to be looking at you like very questioningly, and he's not trying to be sneaky about it. Just giving you that heads up.
Given.
How do you tell when
How
do you tell when a blind man's just looking at you?
I mean, I have to move my entire head in order to look at people. I have no side eye. I'm just.
Yeah, I'll kind of look at you, and then mostly just to see what you're looking at, and then seeing as you're just looking at like the center of me and not anything else, I'll just kind of nod. And I'll just like, I don't know.
I'm shaking my head at you.
I'm just like, I don't know either.
All of you with a passive perception of 12, you guys start to hear Z.
12?
Z.
Hello.
I have that.
Excuse me.
Passive perception. Where do I check that?
Yes, I hear this. Where is this?
Can I tell where it's coming from with my enhanced hearing? Since I'm blind, I hear really well.
I checked the chest. Is he sleeping in the chest?
No,
Wait, there's a
I checked his loot.
Hold on.
Oh, passive perception.
Here we go.
Okay, yeah.
As we reveal now, this person, let me zoom in now, sleeping on a cart. You would guess to, actually not even guess to be a cart with a backpack in there. He just looks like he's sleeping on like a backpack a little bit himself. He, a shorter looking a male, a halfling you would probably guess, that kind of looks not necessarily buff, but strong enough to be wearing chainmail without a problem while sleeping.
Does he have shoelaces?
No.
God damn it.
I had to look at the image too.
Hello? Excuse me.
Huh? This one is... Sorry, I had to look at my stamp. This isn't the
Don't
right
worry, guys, you
one,
can't
is it? No, it's not. Oh, whoops. Because I didn't have this tab open. My bad. Okay. Yeah, he gets up. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Wait, let me guess. You're here for an inspection, right? Inspection time?
What?
I'm telling you, I've done what I've needed to do. I've not been slacking off for not a little
No.
bit. I've been doing my job. What?
No.
What?
No. Class. Students.
Oh,
students.
oh, that's right. You're the newer part of some of the new students. Yes.
Has class like not been happening for you all day?
Well,
Gonna take that 5-minute nap between classes.
well, it's okay. Look, you see a storage. You're not thinking that it's a class. So I've been sitting here by myself, a little bit alone all day. But since look, you guys are here, so that's all that matters. And what was I supposed to be teaching again?
But there are other classes going on in the school. We aren't the only students, correct?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of students. Why do you ask?
Have you seen them with your own eyes?
I just haven't heard, and I can't see very well. I haven't heard any other sound or anything like that, and I don't think they're all just being sneaky on their way to classes. So I wasn't sure. What's going on with that?
You're very confused. Oh, I get it. You see,
All right, well, don't call me confused.
You see, when it comes to the different students here and the 30 kind of years, well, if you're on the third year, I'm trying to remember if the Awakened Master, yeah, those are the 30 years. If you are the third years, they basically go out on missions a lot and already kind of soul hunters at that point, and you're not going to see them at least. The tier 2s are kind of half and half. They go on their own kind of journeys here and there. And outside of that, they do their own training a lot, kind of understand how things work, and basically they're taking the day off because they kind of don't want to be here. Anyways.
So we're just the newbie boobies here.
No.
What about the other first?
No. There's more first years, I think. I think about 5, 6, no, 4, no, 1, no. 4 total have passed. Like that's
Like
what
a
I
whole
think the
5.
memory.
They died? They passed? That's crazy.
They
Wait,
passed.
I
Yes.
hope their souls go to a better place.
What?
Yeah.
Rest in
No.
peace.
Not dead. Not gone. Like that's deaths, like you guys.
I understand what you mean.
Oh.
so who are you and what class is this?
Oh, I'm I'm very sorry. My name is Ines Bartolomeo Klein. Or you can just call me Klein. It's fine. That's the motto.
Good
I'm
name.
not writing down that entirely.
Alright.
Okay, what's the class?
You
My
can
name.
call me anytime. That's a joke. No.
He doesn't have a phone.
This is the Crafter's Guide classroom, where I kind of teach you a lot of the more so basics. And kind of why you can now see why people don't like to go to the class as much.
I mean, it's important to know things,
Yeah, I mean,
especially combat. Some people have a lot to learn.
crafting seems almost just as important as everything else.
Yes, but with all the fancy magical stuff and new kind of ways to do things, and you don't even need to make your own water anymore. You can just poof, magic it up, blah blah blah, fancy. But no one knows how to clean their own water. No one understands their own filtration with the water, and you don't even understand the love and passion of doing the work of things. And I'm sorry, I'm going off on a bit of a tangent.
Do you know how to use magic?
No.
Okay, well, alright, that explains it. That's all right. That's cool. You've learned to manage. I'm proud of you. That's really sweet.
Yes.
Even some of those with magic have to deal with that every day.
I appreciate the gestures, and this makes me so much more excited to teach this class. So, come with me and is that 2 frogs?
Yeah.
Apothecary. Don't worry about it.
Oh, she did it again.
Magic
Oh, it's
about it,
okay.
right? Yeah, they made it wrong. They added like 10 eyeballs. It was crazy.
All right, so
They added some chicken feathers to 10 frog eyes and
Didn't work.
well then, let's try to get the class actually started. And I had to get my teaching bones out again. He pulls out an actual bone, like it's like almost like his stick of his wand.
Are you about to do magic with that stick?
Well, technically, learning is magical.
Alright. It's not technical, but yeah, I agree. Yeah.
All of you come sit down. It's time you, well, I'm gonna, you know what? Let's make this a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting. Just for your guys'. I want to try to teach you a little bit of basic salvaging and crafting. And I might not know magic, but if you take my class more, I can tell you I know about enchanting.
Look at you. This guy knows some things.
Is it enchanting magic?
Well,
It's like
it is magic. It is kind of magical, but the point I'm getting at is it helps your tools of the trade. Like, you know when you write on something and words are power, you know how people say words are power? You know people say that, you know? Well, you can make kind of weird like symbols permanently on your items, and it can kind of change of how they do things or how they work, or just make them look really cool. You want one of really cool hats?
I'd like a really cool hat.
See?
maybe you can get like a bejeweled blindfold.
Yeah, do you have any cool blindfolds?
Just have gems just glued on.
Not too many gems though.
I mean, I have headbands. You want a headband deal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just put it over nice.
He hands you a basic leather headband,
Nice.
the color of brown.
Nice. I'm gonna put it in the toad container. The little frog container. I'm gonna stuff it in there.
I thought you were gonna stop at Toad.
The
No.
which
The frog container. I'm putting the headband in there.
you put it in there, and as it comes smoothly falls down, it smoothly kind of wraps itself around Glacier Frog's neck. Now they look like a cool frog with a scarf that blows in the distance, even though there's no wind in here.
That looks sick. He should stay a frog forever, or she should stay a frog forever, because that looks too cool.
Wait, I have a soundboard.
There you go. There you go.
So continuing on with our actual class, which I love finally being able to just to teach something to somebody. Okay. We are going to be doing basically 3 steps. One, as he pulls out a couple of shirts. Basically, they kind of look like kind of raggedy, older looking clothes that mean almost nothing. And they're almost the size of him, so you would almost guess to be like they were almost his old clothes. But like, honestly, you wouldn't even wear it yourself. Not even a peasant would wear it. But he hands you guys these clothes, and he says, "Now, begin the first step. We're going to rip these shirts apart, but try to make them kind of like lines, almost as if you were trying to make some bandages." Everyone give me a sleight of hand.
Oh.
I have a negative
Huge.
1 to that.
Huge.
Ooh, I actually got pretty huge. I have a negative 1. God damn. Oh, pretty good. Oh, and odds.
I had a +3. I just rolled bad.
Cassius,
+6 and I rolled in that one.
as Cassius goes to rip the shirt, you rip the shirt, and as you try to make it into nice lines, you have somehow made triangles.
That feels like a better accomplishment.
You would think so. However, now, a little bit interesting, but it's all good. Igneos and Corona, you have done it just fine. You're just ripping some shirts apart, getting the things. The other one's missing, so I'm not gonna say anything about them yet. However, we're gonna go to the next thing here. Alright, now, for the next parts, this is going to be probably what you would guess to be a little bit tedious, a little bit something you don't want to do, but that's the fun of doing things you don't like to do, is the accomplishment. So that's why I want you to, as he shows you guys a needle, flicks it all the way over into this big pile stack to find the needle in the haystack. A part of being very good with materials is to be able to find materials, no matter how hard it takes. Well, what are you waiting for? We don't have all day.
I think we should give Igneos a try first.
That's true. Can I use my elemental attunement to move the needle out?
How would you know where the needle
Is that
is?
how that works? Okay. This is non-living material, right?
Yeah, but do you need to see it?
The hay? Yeah, is the hay non-living material or whatever it's in?
No, the hay would be non-living material, but I'm saying if you're trying to find specifically the needle, how do you differentiate them?
I believe it doesn't specify that I need to see it, but it makes more sense if I do need to see it, so we can do that. But if I can't do that, then I'll just move the hay around until the needle. I'll just move pieces of it until I find it.
Give me... You know what? I said it was going to be hard work. Give me athletics with disadvantage.
I'll give him
Athletics.
I'll give him a little bit of guidance.
Wait, how is this athletics?
Because if I were to say it's sleight of hand, that would just be like, you're not really doing anything specific with your hands. You're trying to sift through it all until you can try to find that one needle. So you're more so exhausting yourself than you are just trying to shift your hand through stuff.
Even if I'm doing it with my mind?
Oh, with your... What? What are you
It'd
talking
still be athletics. With my elemental attunement.
Oh, with your elemental attune. What are you doing with the elemental attunement real quick?
I'm moving the hay until I another thing in there that I can move.
You
Since I
like
can't
the
move the
real
needle
hard
without
for me?
seeing it. Since I can't see the needle, can I move around until I can sense another object in there, like the needle that I can move?
You're trying to make them like smaller stacks almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say then that way you actually don't have disadvantage, you'll have actually advantage.
Okay. On athletics?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
And Cassius, what did you say you were adding?
I'm giving you a little bit of guidance. You get to roll a d4 and add
Yeah,
it.
check this shit out. Check this shit out.
Not to be the smoothest haystack.
And a d4. 19. I'm moving shit around.
You're doing some magic stuff, moving stuff around, and as you
He is not
do,
gonna be happy.
you are able to sift through it and easily find this needle in the haystack. As you almost turn around, you almost can feel the kind of like he's not like he's like out of your distance a little bit, but like you could tell like not the anger, not the sadness. It's more of like disappointment.
This is why we love magic.
Hey man, you said we needed to find it. You didn't say how.
Well, that's fair.
I can put it back in there and look.
No,
Without it.
it's fine. You found it. I'm not going to
Alright.
bother you anymore about it. But
Sorry.
now it's time for the hard parts. Everyone, stay there for a second. As he's walking around trying to find somewhere quick, and as he does, he comes back very quickly, and he pulls out a dummy that he basically puts onto the table, and he then like sticks a knife in the dummy's like not heart, like on the opposite side. Takes the knife out where you can kind of see some of the stuffing and everything. All right, now with the needle, some of the materials that you did from the shirts, as well as the patchwork that you will all have to do on this dummy, will be, well, the class today. So show me you guys can do a good work on this. This one can be either a medicine check or a sleight of hand check for anybody who wants to do it.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Medicine or sleight of hand, you said?
+6.
Never mind.
Yeah, I said medicine or sleight of hand.
All right. Take this. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I fucked it.
You see, as Igneos and Odd are both trying to get into like the whole thing of holding the needle still, trying to get in, but their hands keep shaking. They basically stab the heart by accident one or two times, and Cassius and Corona are like, no. One of them's holding down the patchwork perfectly, not even like a single bit of movement. The other one with the needle going in and out very slowly, but almost like you know what you're actually doing. And you guys patch it up perfectly. Fantastic! This is what I'm talking about. Some teamwork. No magic needed, right?
Well, I used a little magic to help.
Oh.
No, he didn't. Don't look. No, he didn't. He jokes like that sometimes, though, that he uses magic. I don't think he knows any.
Yeah, I just talk to dead people.
He's
that's a lot to take in. I hope you guys get better. All honesty.
Wait, get better like physically, mentally, or...
Oh, hey,
If
look
I
at the
can
time!
get
I think it's
better.
time for you guys to go. It's getting almost like really late. You guys need to get to your next class, like right now. Come on, go.
Yeah, I'm very
He
sorry
does
about
not
the
want to
magic
answer
thing.
that
I'm
question.
very sorry about the magic thing.
Go.
Where's our next class?
It's on your map. No,
Who has the map?
Map.
I don't know what your next class is. Your homeroom should have had it for you, I thought.
Yeah, well, tell that to
I think we need you to walk us to our
Destin.
next class.
Destin. Tell that to Mr. Greyhound.
Can you walk us to our next class? No magic, no nothing, just me, just us and you.
I don't know what your next class would be though. Also,
The magic
he
of
did.
friendship.
Also, he did give you guys that paper, but I don't know if the frog had it or not.
I think it would be funny if the frog.
I think our frog ate it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
the frog
I
ate
think
it.
the frog ate it.
The one with the bandana. It's okay. We'll just walk around.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Can you guys give me a second?
Yeah.
He walks away. He's still in earshot, so you guys could hear him if you wanted to. But you guys hear, you guys either hear or, well, for the ones that can see, you guys see he's holding a rock up to his ear.
I want those.
Yes. Hello. It's yes. It's me, Ines. Yes, Bartolome. Yeah. Look. I think your students here have lost their paper of sorts that they were following to get to their classes. I know. Yes, I get it. It's up to them to find their situation, but we're trying to help the students. We're here for them, remember? It's all about the... Yes, I know you want to sleep, but just... Yes, okay. Mm-hmm.
We still have classes.
All right, Right? Okay. See, was that so... And he hung up.
Why are all the teachers so tired?
Yeah, it's
God.
just Mr. Greyhound. Just Mr.
Well, this guy was taking his news too.
All right.
Jeez.
Yeah, but at least
I'm going
at least he
to
woke up.
draw you guys a new map here a little bit. This is only for the rest of classes you have, as they're not that far, and AK not that many left for you to take, as the day is starting to come to an end here soon. If it says right here, your next class should be the Runes Basic Anatomy. Have fun there. I will say, be warned. Keep it in your pants. Now go.
What?
Go.
No, wait. I got.
What?
I am.
We need to keep it in our pants. He's talking about the frogs, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the frogs.
I think he's talking about the frogs too.
Do you
Definitely
guys
Character,
make your
I
way?
needed to
Oh.
sneeze for the past 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it does not come out. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Continue.
Are
Just
you,
knees.
do you guys continue on to the next class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do rune anatomy, right?
Yep. So you guys make your
You
way
said
to the Rune Anatomy class, and as you guys make it there, it is also another one of the classes that appear to be on the outs, like a building that's on the outside of the actual main building, but it's still like close enough to be considered a part of everything. Except this place looks
Like a barn.
Disregard. Nope. This place looks creepier. Almost like it's a big building that kind of like goes up, like big circular stone like building that kind of goes up, and it goes up to what you'd guess to be 30 feet, maybe higher, and a couple of statues at the front entrance of this, almost what you would guess to be broken down place. In all honesty, as we switch the screens for you guys to see what looks to be that of different magic circles and kind of what you guess to be big elixir kind of potions or kits, some books in the wall, and a lot of different kind of skeletons kind of around. And as you guys are walking into this place,
As
You-
I walk in, I do a little like bow to the statues.
and as you walk into this place, then you guys all see and hear, "Oh hey, it's the next class." Hold up, I'm zooming
Wow.
it in. There you go. As you see
Now
this
I see what he
this red, almost what you'd
Keep the
guess to
frogs.
be buff, not completely a buff, but like a slim buff
Oh, I'm not.
tiefling with pure white hair going back to which I would guess to be just beyond their shoulder blades, smoking a cigarette. And,
We definitely meant the frogs, right?
and he sees you guys can see him, and he looks like he's in the middle of almost like holding an almost kind of focus on a magic circle kind of around him, what it kind of looks like. Hey, welcome to Rune's Anatomy, or in your case, basic Rune Anatomy.
Well,
Come on in and then don't be a stranger.
I will walk on in.
Yeah, he definitely meant the frogs. Definitely.
All right. As you all are getting closer
Okay.
to him, everyone give me a wisdom saving throw. This
Wisdom.
counts as a charm if anyone cares.
Charms. Am I immune
Um,
to charms? I don't think so. Okay.
I don't think I have that ability yet.
Oh no. Oh no.
So
Hey,
wisdom
if I
saving throw.
get charmed, if I get charmed,
Yeah.
I have a very dumb idea.
Does
so-
being blind help me at all?
No.
Do I need to see him?
No, this is something different. Oh my
Do you
goodness.
have anything?
Wait.
I got an
DM.
11.